I walk the shoreline in the morning light, gathering pieces cracked and worn, broken shells and weathered treasures, things the restless sea had torn. I held them softly in my hands, wondering why they caught my eye. Every fragment had a story, every broken thing survived. Then I saw a man come walking like a merchant by the sea. There was kindness in his countenance, and his eyes seemed fixed on me. He bent down and picked a small shell, half buried in the sand. Then he brushed away the grains of dust and gently held it in his hand. He opened it before me, and there within its frame lay a pearl of shining beauty, soft and radiant like a flame. I gazed upon its splendor, how precious it appeared, a treasure hidden deep inside, beautiful and clear. Then the merchant turned and smiled as the waves rolled to the shore. He said, "Many pass by treasures they have never noticed before. This pearl was formed in secret through the sorrow and the sea." Then he looked into my eyes and said, "Beloved, this is who you are to me." I said, "Surely you are mistaken. I am broken, scarred and small. I've been shattered by the storms of life. I don't feel precious at all." Then he took my trembling hands and held them in his own. He said, "I know each tear you've cried, not one has gone unknown. For every wound and every heartache, every trial you have known, I was making something beautiful, a treasure of my own." Then I knew who stood before me, not a merchant from the sea, but the Savior who had sought me long before I could believe. The one who sees what others miss, the one who calls the hidden blessed, the one who finds the broken shell and sees the treasure in its rest. Then the merchant turned and smiled, and his voice was warm and deep. "You are my precious pearl, my child, a treasure I will always keep. You were formed through pain and sorrow, yet beautiful you have become. I have carried every tear you shed until this day had come." So now I walk the shoreline knowing that no broken thing is lost, for the one who found the precious pearl has called me by his love. And when I look upon the ocean, I remember what he said, "Beloved, you are my precious pearl, forever sought and dearly kept."
Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant looking for fine pearls. When he found one pearl of great value, he went away and sold everything he had and bought it. Have you ever wondered why Jesus chose a pearl? Not gold, not silver, not a crown, a pearl. A pearl begins as something hidden. It isn't admired at first. It isn't displayed for the world to see. It is formed in secret, patiently, quietly, until one day, its beauty is revealed. Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant searching for beautiful pearls. Then, he found one of immeasurable value, one pearl, so precious that nothing else compared. He gladly gave everything to make it his own. Have you ever stopped to think that perhaps Jesus wasn't simply describing a pearl? Perhaps he was describing you. You may feel overlooked, forgotten, hidden, broken by life's hardships. But the Master sees what others cannot. He sees the beauty he is creating. He sees the treasure hidden beneath the pain. He sees your worth long before the world does. And because of his great love, he gave everything to redeem you. Not because you earned it, not because you were perfect, but because you were priceless to him. Today, if you have forgotten your value, look to the cross. There you will discover exactly how precious you are. The price he paid reveals the value he placed upon you. So today, walk with confidence, not because of who you are, but because of whose you are. You are loved, you are redeemed, you are his treasured possession, and that changes everything. May you never forget, the merchant found his pearl, and he never stopped loving it.
There was a woman who carried an empty cradle in her heart. Her hands were open, but her arms were empty. Night after night she whispered, "Lord, remember me." Long ago, Hannah knelt and wept before you. She poured out her sorrow, and you heard her cry. And today, another woman waits, another heart aches, another prayer rises like incense. She lifts her eyes to heaven and says, place this child in my arms. little child is held with wonder, a promise wrapped in tiny hands. The mother stands before your altar and gives back the gift you gave. Lord, this child belongs to you, every breath and every day. May they walk within your purpose, may they bring you endless praise. My heart rejoices in the Lord, my strength rises in His name. You turn my waiting into singing, you turn my sorrow into joy. Faithful are you, oh God of mercy, faithful are you, oh King of grace. Every promise finds its answer in your perfect love. You hear the cry of every barren heart. You hold the tears that fall in secret places. Nothing is impossible for you. Nothing is too hard for our God. The one who opens wombs, the one who gives new songs, the one who answers prayer. Forever you are God. I will praise you in the sanctuary. I will lift my hands and sing, for the child was always yours, and the blessing was always you. Hallelujah, hallelujah. My heart rejoices in the
The truck sits silent in the driveway tonight, hands on the wheel, no strength left to fight. Bills on the table, worries in my mind. I sit in the dark where no one can find. To the world it's just a man alone, but this old truck has become my stone. A cave of sorrow, a place to hide, with fear and failure by my side. David knew these shadows too, cold dark walls and no way through. He cried for mercy in the dead of night, and heaven heard his desperate cry. Be merciful, oh God, to me. Hide me underneath your wings. I don't need to know tomorrow, I just need your hand today. Your kindness reaches to the heavens. Your truth is higher than my fear. Though I'm broken, though I bend, your mercies endure forever. I'm hunted not by sword or spear, but by regret and all my fear. The voices tell me I have failed. The nights my weary heart has weighed. Then in the silence I hear you say, my son, One more step and one more breath. My mercy is stronger than your distress. Be merciful, oh God, to me. Hide me underneath your wing. I don't need to know tomorrow. I just need your hand today. Your kindness reaches to the heavens. Your truth is higher than my fears. Though I'm broken, though I've been, your mercies endure forever. My heart is fixed, oh God, my King. Though caves are dark, still I will sing. Be exalted above the heavens, let your glory fill the earth. The cave will never be my home. Your mercy calls this weary soul. I rise because your love remains, and you will meet me once again. Be merciful, oh God, to me. There is still grace enough for me. One more step and one more day. Your mercy meets me on the way. Your kindness reaches to the heavens. Your truth is higher than my fears. Though I'm broken, I believe your mercies endure forever. I open the door. I'll walk through the night, not because the battle is over, but because I know I do not walk alone.
The Psalm of David, when he fled from Saul in the cave. Be merciful unto me, O God. Be merciful unto me, for my soul trusteth in thee. Yea, in the shadow of thy wings will I make my refuge, until these calamities be overpast. I will cry unto God Most High, unto God that performeth all things for me. He shall send from heaven and save me from the reproach of him that would swallow me up. Selah. God shall send forth his mercy and his truth.
My soul is among lions. I lie among those whose teeth are spears and arrows, and whose tongue is a sharp sword. Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth.
They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They have digged a pit before me, into the midst whereof they are fallen themselves. Selah.
among the nations. For thy mercy is great unto the heavens, and thy truth unto the clouds.
Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth.
When others turned and hurried home, a faithful servant stayed. One walked the streets of Nineveh and buried those unnamed. He fed the poor, he served his God, though no one saw his tears. He poured himself out day by day through all the passing years. Beneath the cold fluorescent lights, a weary nurse still stands. She holds the fear of strangers close with gentle trembling hands. She speaks with hope to broken hearts, though hers is growing weak. She carries everyone else's pain, yet no one hears her weep. One lost the light before his eyes, one lost the strength to stand. Both whispered in the lonely night, Lord, do you still know who I am? Heaven sees the weary servant, heaven knows the hidden tears, the ones who stay and keep on giving through the burden and the years. If your hands are tired from serving, if your strength is almost gone, the God who watched over Tobit is the God who carries on. The blind man sat in silent night. The nurse closed one more door. Both thought that heaven had grown still and could not hear anymore. But mercy walks where eyes can't see, and grace still lights the way. The Lord who sees the sparrow fall had never turned away. The faithful still grow weary, the strong can still break down. The ones who lift up everyone can fall beneath the weight somehow. but every hidden prayer is heard, and every tear is known. The God who sees the weary heart will never leave his own. Heaven sees the weary servant. Heaven gathers every tear. Though the night may feel unending, you have never been alone. If your hands are tired from serving, lift your weary eyes once more. The God who walked with Tobit is standing at your door. For every weary servant, for every hidden tear, the Lord has not forgotten you. For years I believed that holiness lived on a mountain, and if I climbed high enough, maybe you would finally call me beautiful. So I chased perfection. Every prayer became another ladder, every failure became another chain. I smiled before everyone, yet carried the weight of never feeling enough. I watched others lift holy heads, but mine stayed hidden beneath my shame. I kept asking, when will I finally be worthy? When will you be pleased with me? Then everything became still, and I remembered the words my beloved had spoken to my heart. He told me, my beloved, who told you that you had to earn what I freely gave? Who told you that perfection was the doorway into my presence? I never asked for perfect hands, I asked for your heart. Before you ever sought me, I chose you. Before your first victory, I called you mine. I washed you, I clothed you, I planted my life within you. Holiness is not climbing to reach me. Holiness is walking with me. Stay close, abide in my love. Every step beside me will change you into the woman I created you to be. His words shattered every chain I had wrapped around my own soul. For the first time, I stopped trying to become worthy and simply walked beside my King. Now I know holiness is not the prize. Waiting at the top of the mountain, holiness begins the moment I take his hand. Every day he makes me more like him. Every day his love transforms me, and one day when I finally see his face, the work he began calls me my beautiful bride.
He sat beneath the evening sky, with tired hands and weary eyes, watching doors open for everyone, wondering when his time would come. A folded dream inside his coat, pages filled with prayers he wrote. He whispered, "Lord, did I miss you? Did I hear what wasn't true?" Then heaven leaned in close, and mercy filled the room. A voice broke through the silence, like morning breaking through. I am never late, I am never far. I see where you are waiting, I know your tired heart. Though the vision seems slow, keep holding on in faith. What I promised I will bring. My child, I'm never late. He knelt beside a worn-out chair, with bills and burdens everywhere. He said, "Lord, I thought by now I'd see the promise somehow." Then the word began to rise, like fire behind his eyes. Though it tarries, wait for it, it will surely come in time. And the Father spoke with kindness over every hidden tear. You thought I had forgotten, but I have always been near. I am never late, I am never far. I see where you are waiting, I know your tired heart. Though the vision seems slow, keep holding on in faith. What I promised I will bring. My child, I'm never late. I'm preparing you in secret. I'm strengthening your hands. I'm building faith within you for what you cannot understand. The waiting is not wasted. The silence is not defeat. I am working in the hidden place. Before the promise, you will see. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. My child, I saw your tears. I heard every prayer. Do not lose heart. I am preparing you for the miracle you've been praying for. You are never late, you are never far. You see where I am waiting, you know my tired heart. Though the vision seems slow, I'll hold on in faith. What you promised you will bring.